Hi guys, this is part one of my crochet owl video, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to just make the eyes of the owl. So these two eyes. The first thing you want to do is start with a slip knot. So you're going to take your yarn, and this is called the tail of the yarn. I usually leave about 4 to 5 inches. And then what you do to make a slip knot is you lay the yarn over your fingers, wrap the yarn again around your fingers like this, take this yarn, pull it over the one on the right, and then take that yarn and pull it over the other one like this. And that creates a little hole right here. You want to take your crochet hook, insert it into this hole right here, and then pull on the ends of the yarn. And that creates a slip knot. Next, what you want to do is chain 2. So what I mean by chaining is, what you'll do is you're going to yarn over, and by yarning over, you're pretty much wrapping the yarn around your hook like this. Make sure you go the back way and then around this way. Never go this way. This is wrong. So yarn over like this, and I like to hold this knot just to make sure everything, the yarn is tight. And then you're going to pull your hook and capture that yarn and pull it through the hole or the slip knot. And so when you pull it through, that is one chain. Now we're going to do another chain. We want 2 chains. So we're going to yarn over again and hold your little knot here and just pull that yarn again right through the hole. And so now you have 2 chains here. So I just want to show you, this was your slip knot, the hole for your slip knot. This is your first chain here, and the second chain is the hole that your crochet hook is in. Next, we are going to put 6 single crochets into the slip knot. So as I said, this is the slip knot, and you want to put your hook right back into that hole like this, and you're going to yarn over and pull through the hole, and that creates 2 loops right here. Then what you do is you yarn over again, and then you pull through those 2 loops. And that is 1 single crochet. So what we're going to do is we're going to make 5 more single crochets in this hole, and as you can see, the slip knot begins to expand and open as you put more single crochets in here. So let's do the next one, and you kind of have to find a comfortable way to hold your hook and yarn. This is the most comfortable way for me, but you might find something a little more comfortable than this. So I'm going to put my crochet hook right back into that slip knot, yarn over, pull the yarn through the hole, and you've got the 2 loops again, yarn over, and pull through both loops. And now you have 2 single crochets. Let's keep going. Let's do the third one. Back into the slip knot, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through both loops. That's 3 single crochets. Let's go all the way to 6. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through both loops. 4, do the 5th one, pull through, yarn over, pull through. And then this is the last one. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through both loops. And so we have 6 single crochets here. So what we're going to do is we're going to count the single crochets just to make sure we did actually do 6 of them. Anytime you want to pause, you can just pull your crochet hook a little bit and that'll bring the yarn out like this. That way it doesn't unravel here. So you can set your crochet hook down now, and what we're going to do is we're going to count these single crochets. And as you can see, each of these is a single crochet here, and it's kind of hard to see, but if you look at the top of this, you'll notice that there's these V shapes here. And each V shape is a single crochet. So for instance, your yarn is sticking out of this single crochet right here. This is 1. So that is 1. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And as you can see, this is not a V shape here. This is just a piece of yarn. So what we're going to do is we're going to tighten this slip knot now. All you do is you take the tail of your yarn. Make sure don't pull this one. You want to take the tail and you just want to pull that tight. And once you pull it, you'll see it creates almost this circular shape right here. What I'm going to show you now is I'm going to show you how to mark the spot where you started. That way it's easier to keep count. So the way you mark your spot is you figure out where you just started, the first single crochet you just made of this row. So we're going to count back. We just did this one. This is a single crochet. And we started off with this one because we've done 2 single crochets so far. So what you want to do is you want to put your hook through here. Like that. And then you want to cut another piece of yarn. I cut this one. It's kind of contrasting in color so it sticks out. This is about 3 to 4 inches. And what you're going to do is you're just going to put the yarn on your hook and pull it through that first single crochet hole. And then take just one end of your marker and pull the other one through. And that way that marks where you started, the very first single crochet that you started with. So now we're going to just continue on all the way around doing 2 single crochets in each stitch. So we'll put our hook right back through here and tighten it. And now I'm going to move on to the next stitch. So we've done 2 in here, and we want to go on to this next stitch right here. So we're going to put our crochet hook right into there. And be sure not to split your yarn. What I mean by that is sometimes you might push through and accidentally, it's hard to show you, but here, you see how I've split the yarn there? I didn't capture this whole loop back here. It split the yarn right in half. I want to capture that whole piece of yarn. Otherwise, it's going to look a little odd. So I've gone all the way through. Yarn over. Pull through the first loop. I've got 2 now. I'm going to yarn over again, pull through. That's my 3rd single crochet. Putting 2 in the exact same stitch, so I'm going right back into this hole. So right back into the hole, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Got 4. Now I can move on to the next stitch because we're doing 2 in each. Here's my next stitch right here. Put my hook through that one. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. So I've done 1, and this will be my second. I'm going to put it right back into that hole that I just put it in. Pull through, yarn over, pull through. I've got 6. I need to do a total of 12. I'm going to just keep going here. Going to the next stitch. Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through. Going back into the exact same stitch for the second one. And I'm going to keep putting 2 more. If you see here, you can see I've got 2 more stitches to do before I get to my marker. I've got this one, 1, 2, and then I get to my marker. So I'm done. All I need is 4 more stitches, 2 in each. So, or 4 more single crochets. So I'm going to move to the next stitch right here. Going right back into the hole here, my second single crochet. And I am on my last stitch now, or my last single crochet. I'm going to go right, or my last 2, sorry. So I'm going right back into this stitch, or into this new last stitch, pull through, going right back into the same hole, kind of have to watch out for your marker and make sure not to get that. Don't want to end up pulling that through. And there, now I've reached my marker. And now we're just going to make sure that we do have 12 stitches total. We'll count back. So here's my yarn coming out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 is the one, should be the one that has your marker in it. The very first single crochet that you stitched. So we're good. We've got 12 total. So we're done. So now what we want to do is fasten off. And the way you fasten off is you can remove your marker and you put your crochet hook into the next stitch right here, like that. You yarn over, you pull through all the way here and this loop, like that, and that is fastening off. And we're going to leave a long tail because we're going to stitch this onto the body of the owl. So I want you to pull the yarn pretty long. Let me see. Let's just measure this real quick. This is about 12 inches, and that should be more than enough. Just take your scissors, cut your yarn, and then pull out the yarn coming from the skein. And that way you're left with this long tail. Here are the 2 eyes that I made for my owl. And now we can start with the body. Just set these aside for now.